Welcome back to the Unqualified Let's Play. I am Supernaut here with Forrest.
Hi.
And we are back in Shining Force after a couple weeks.
All right, so if you loved the first battle because it's a tutorial, you're going to love the second battle because it is more of a tutorial.
Terrain tutorial.
Yeah, if you didn't notice the terrain stuff in the first map, which you might not because oddly the big rubble doesn't have terrain penalties on it.
No?
But like the smaller rubble around it does. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay.
So now you're going to learn about land effect and that actually mountains and stuff matter in the game.
Yep.
So elves don't like mountains, so that's why she can't move anywhere.
Oh, she can move backwards.
At all. She can move down on the road. Hey,
Yeah.
check this out. Hey, it's not that big. I can jump over that. There's no jump button.
So in case anybody wondering why we're a little bit rambunctious tonight, Applejack Daniels is back in stock.
It totally is. And our favorite, like, seasonal drink, probably?
Our second favorite, I'd say.
Okay.
I think our first favorite is probably Pumpkin or Warlock. Oh, man. Second move just as effective as the
second
first.
move, same as the first. All right, so he can actually move up. Yay, but he can't. Nope. So I really don't like this fight due to this reason. Like, if they just set us up a little bit differently at the start,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be so bad. But the Centaur is boned. They do not like mountains in any way, shape, or form.
Did we say that we're just going to mash the fast forward button through this fight?
We might if it gets too boring, because here's Tao's second move, same as the first.
Well, thank God the archer
Wow.
can actually do stuff during this fight.
Yeah, elves don't like mountains all that much, though. He just starts in a good spot.
Yeah.
That's the other problem with Shining Force. You don't actually get to pick where they start. They start depending on where they are in the formation at base.
Yeah.
So the later characters will always come in more towards the front, which
Okay.
is not a bad thing until, like, you get a new mage and they're right in the front of everything. That can be kind of a pickle.
Front row center.
Hey, Gong. It's okay. I understand. Lowe's the man. He's getting up there.
They better start, quaking in their shoes right now.
Yeah, and we get horrible AI for another fight, too. I mean, it's literally tutorial.
Yeah.
Goblins will not attack you, basically.
Nope. As long as you do not close into melee with them, they'll just hang back. I noticed that the other time you did this fight. I guess we don't talk about that much.
Well, I did play this once before to show you the game a little bit.
Right, yeah.
And then there's a reason why the main character might have a different game today.
Yeah, I mean, like, you
Look
could...
I'm actually surprised Lowe's actually getting some movement. Usually he's stuck there with Tao, like, just trying to hit on the elf chick. Hey, girl, what's up? You got what I need.
Really? Bismarck Key?
I heard that song recently, and I really like it.
But it's not a terrible song.
It has college sentimental value for me as well.
All right, fair enough.
So I'm just going to use Hans to, like, pick these guys down to bite-sized pieces.
All right, that's a smart choice.
So when the rest of the team finally gets up there, they'll be able to do something. God freaking damn it!
I'm sorry, what were you saying about the rest of the team?
They're never going to do anything. See, it needs to be one bigger. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it was one bigger...
Where it was 3 wide instead of 2?
Yeah,
Or
then
actually-
they'd be able to move up, and there wouldn't be really that much of an issue. But this is really trying to teach you that mountains and forests and stuff do things.
Oh, hell, it's actually 1 wide at the top.
Yeah. It needs to be 2. Like, knock out those 2, like the brown square that I'm looking at,
Yeah.
and the one below it, and this battle would be fine.
Yeah. It would be manageable,
Because
but...
then it's still bottlenecks.
Yeah.
You still got crappy movement.
But it's
Still
not...
got the horrible AI. Look at that. Form a defensive screen! Why? We don't know! I am already drunk, I think. Alright, so...
Well, then I'll try to catch up. I mean, I've already discovered that 1 bottle of Applejack Daniels is enough to get me tipsy.
Yeah, me too.
So, here it goes.
It's just enough alcohol. Nope, don't want to kill him. So I will hang him back 1 square. Check that. Oh my God, centaurs.
He's finally passed the bottleneck. The most characters can attack diagonal, right?
Nobody can attack diagonal.
Oh.
Except for the ones that actually get an extra strength square.
Okay, so the archers and the mage.
Yep.
Okay.
They're the only ones who can.
Okay.
And mages. If she could ever get up more than one square.
She's almost there.
She's almost
But once they're past the bottleneck.
Then the game opens up and it's glorious. Move him back. Not that he's going to take much damage. The land effect actually helps a ton in this battle.
Yeah.
Because you're fighting a lot of units, actually.
Yeah, there's what? 9? No, there's more than that.
There's more than that.
It's got to be at least 11?
There's 6 right there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Ah, I was right on my second guess.
Man, that's a lot. I mean, we've got a force of, I think we're at, what, 7 ourselves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're at 7.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
do I want to...
you're outnumbered, and each enemy takes multiple hits to take down.
Luckily, you do, too.
Yeah.
But still, it's nice to have that really big defense bonus. 30% is a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what it does. It's not a penalty to attack. It's from everything I've read. It's just a bonus to your defense.
So reduced damage or reduced chance to get hit?
No, reduced damage.
Okay.
Evade is what would help you avoid the hit.
Right. Okay.
And that doesn't really happen.
You know, I just love how the enemy likes to vary up their tactics whenever they start losing enemies. What do we do, sir? Just stay in position! But, sir, they're killing us! Just stand in position!
I do know that there's a point where they'll finally say F it and finally start attacking.
Yeah.
But it takes quite a few rounds.
Yeah, just hit him in the face.
Hit him in the face once. No more. You do want your clerics to get some XP.
Yeah, or else they'll never level.
Nope, that was wishful thinking. Freaking mountains.
We're almost clear.
Bet you can't pick people up and just carry them. Wow, that was unexpected. I really expected him to go after the cleric.
Yeah, what a dick.
Healer, sorry. Healer in this game.
Nah, it's the same thing. Well, I guess clerics would probably be a little bit better at, offense.
Nope, don't want to do that. Otherwise, Hans would be level 5 by now.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this, though?
Yeah, he has one of the best movements through this terrain, and he also, wow, that's a lot of XP.
34.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Pretty good. So they haven't hit their break point yet, where they're just going to go, rabble, rabble.
Yeah. It's coming, though.
They will attack anybody who's adjacent to them, at least. They're not completely stupid.
Well,
They're
they
just
won't,
mostly stupid.
They won't move one square to do it.
No, that's what I mean. They have to be adjacent to them.
Yeah.
But
Oh, man.
due to terrain bonus. Plus, Luke's very high defense anyways. Get some XP for our butt face here. I don't know what you're seeing.
You say butt face, but...
Butt face?
No, B-U-T, not B-U-T-T. Butt. I don't think I noticed it before, but
Yeah.
he looks a lot like Link in his outfit. He's wearing a green skirt and big old boots.
Well, he's wearing a tunic. I mean, Hans looks more like Link than Max does. Because Hans is wearing the tunic and the little fluffy cap there that Link wears.
Yeah. Oh wait, he is?
Yeah, he's wearing the same hat.
Wait, which one's Max?
Butt face. Sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's who I was talking about.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about Hans is the one that apparently they like the leader. But you're seeing terrain bonus right here because
Yeah, he's taking almost no damage.
yeah,
Is he still in the mountains? Or is he in the forest?
he's in the forest, but it has the same.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Bonus.
The plains is 15.
Yeah.
So he does not look like Link.
He is not Hans. Yeah! Oh my God, Ray!
You know, I really wish you could actually share spots with people. You know, that'd be cool.
Yeah, but it'd be broken as hell.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Especially like, would both units get hit if they attacked at that time?
Yeah, I don't know. Or you could do it where like the land effect would be halved.
Yeah.
That could work.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Well, leave him here for now.
Yeah, there's not much else you can do with them, really.
Alright, this is the guy I'm talking about. So he's got the hat.
Yeah, but it's not the right color.
It's green.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust me there.
No, I do trust you. I'm not
It's pretty
disbelieving.
green. It's pretty much all green. Like,
All the other colors.
Genesis must have had a wholesale on freaking color green because
Well, all the other colors just take up too much memory.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah, holy crap. There's a lot of green.
We'll get other characters later. There'll be more green.
Will they?
Actually, I don't know about that.
So you lied to me.
Probably. First rule about Forrest. You lie.
So you're the doctor now?
No, just Forrest. I'm the Forrest.
By the way, have you seen... You don't watch Doctor Who a lot, do you?
No.
Dude, this last episode was the most painful thing I've ever been through. All right. And
I know the episode before it was quite pleasant to watch.
Yeah.
Because what's her name was in that dress that just rocked.
Oh, that was like 2 or 3 episodes previous, but yeah. Well, the previous episode was a bunch of like 2D entities were actually invading the third dimension. That was a pretty cool episode because they were draining the dimensions from the TARDIS. So the TARDIS, the police box version of it, kept getting smaller.
Oh, okay.
But like the inside still stayed the same size, but the door kept getting smaller. So like the doctor was stuck inside of it, and all he could do was like reach out through the like tiny door that was almost as big as his hand. Yeah, it was a pretty good episode.
Okay.
But no, this last episode, Christ, what was it? Like overnight, trees covered the entire planet, just like everything, trees everywhere. And, and everyone's going like, where are these trees coming from? And so everyone, like first they're trying to figure it out, then they're trying to get rid of it, and the first plan to get rid of these trees is controlled burns, which just
okay.
When trees are covering everything, a controlled burn sounds like a terrible idea. Like I don't
know.
know.
It does.
I don't know how the first plan wasn't, hey, everybody with a chainsaw, get out there and go crazy. But it wasn't. No, plan 1 was controlled burns.
Huh. Okay.
And so we run into a group who's actually trying the controlled burns. And they hit a tree with a flamethrower because, nothing spells control like napalm. And so the tree is engulfed in flames, and then after a few seconds, peters out. And they're all like, well, what's going on? And the doctor's like, oh, well, trees create the oxygen, and trees control the oxygen. So if they withhold the oxygen, obviously they won't burn.
What?
And so, like, that just made me want to cry a little bit on the inside. Like, that was hurtful. And so, like, the whole episode, people are trying to really figure out, like, why all the trees are uprising and trying to, like, take over the world.
Trees are uprising?
Yeah, it's just like,
shit.
what
Okay.
the hell? I was like, all right, so this is a weird freaking episode, but where the hell is it going? So it turns out that there's going to be a solar flare like that's big enough to just wipe out the entire planet.
Okay.
And so what the tree's plan was they were going to fill the atmosphere with oxygen as I think they described it as a airbag for the Earth.
Okay.
So the solar flare was going to hit all of the excess air and just burn up the excess air and then just like move around the planet somehow.
Interesting.
No, stupid and bad. It hurt to watch that episode. Just everything about it was bad. It was just like no part of that episode was good.
Not a fan, huh?
No, it was so stupid.
I gotta say, I liked the Doctor when he first showed up. This newest incarnation.
Yeah.
He hasn't really grown on me, though.
You know, the thing is,
my initial reaction is still how I feel about him.
The thing is, like, I know that he should be, by far, my absolute favorite Doctor. He himself, he's a dick, but he's funny, he's witty, he's a lot of fun. He is so far, right now, by far, my least favorite Doctor.
Okay.
Because he just has the absolute worst episodes. Where, you know,
Fair
like,
enough.
the moon is getting heavier spontaneously. And like, wait, how is it getting heavier? Oh, well, it turns out the moon's an egg and it's getting ready to hatch. And it's like, well, no, because if you weighed an egg the moment it was laid and the moment before it was hatched, it's going to straight up weigh the same. Like, because there's no place for it to gain or lose mass.
Right.
It's going to remain the same.
Well, the stuff inside's actually going to change, though.
Yeah, but it's not gaining or losing anything.
I bet you it is.
If anything, it would lose.
Yeah, but liquids don't usually weigh as much as solids.
Yeah, but that, like, okay, so that liquid's going to go where? It's not going to disappear.
No, but it gets turned into the solid.
Yeah, but it's still remaining within the same sphere. Even if you're changing the state of that object, it isn't changing the actual object. If you freeze water, it's not going to change its weight. It's just going to change its density. But it's not going to, like, weigh any different.
Yeah, but water's special, isn't it?
Not
When it comes
really.
to that?
Kind
Isn't that
of.
why we measure by water?
Yeah, it's special in a number of senses. It's the only thing that gets less dense when it gets cold enough. Everything else gets more dense when it gets colder. But at the same time, if it's remaining within a controlled system, remaining within one object, it's not going to change weights. It can't. There's no place for it to gain or lose mass. It's changing its density for sure. But actually, it's becoming less dense because instead of it just being full of water and like that, God, I don't even know what the hell to call it, that like pre-birth ooze, it's actually turning into like a light and fluffy chicken. Hey, you know, their bones are hollow for a reason.
Right. That's because they can't fly.
Well,
They used to be flying.
yeah, they used to fly. That's why their bones are hollow. But it's just like there's no place for this excess mass to be coming from.
Because they were succulent.
So it's like that whole episode was just so stupid because it's like, oh, the moon is gaining mass. It's like, all right, where's it gaining it from? The moon is gaining mass. Okay, fine. All right, fine. If that's how you want to play it, that's fine. Just understand, I'm not going to respect you tomorrow. When I'm done watching you, you're going to leave.
You never respect me in the morning.
Just keep drinking.
I will. Because they will not do anything to me.
Yeah, you could literally just autopilot this whole fight.
Yeah.
So what episode was I talking about before this? Oh yeah, so and you know what the thing is?
Yeah.
The whole cushion of air, it works.
It works.
It works. The giant solar flare comes and strikes the Earth dead on. It burns off the excess air and just that's it. Episode over. Oh, and the trees for no reason disappear. They just
They
just disappear. You know what would have been a much better episode?
Anything but that one.
If they mentioned that all of the volcanoes on Earth were acting up at the same time. And it was like, oh my god, why are all these volcanoes going crazy? And it was still for the solar flare incoming, and it actually turns out that the molten core of the Earth was sentient and not the trees. But the molten core of the Earth was actually spinning faster in order to create a larger magnetic field around the Earth, which is what actually protects us from things like solar flares. So if it actually created like a much larger than normal, bubble of magnetic energy, because magnets, how do they work? And that is what caused like all of the catastrophes and all of like the oh my god, what's happening? And that is what stalled the solar flare. That would have been awesome. That would have been the coolest freaking episode. But no, instead it's trees from out of nowhere and then back to literally nowhere. It was a bad episode.
Wait, what?
Speaking of bad,
What the hell did he just do? I get what he's trying. Like, I think he's trying to like box this off completely.
he made the greatest tactical decision I've ever seen in my life.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen the computer do, though.
Because that's it. I don't think he's going to move up any further because he definitely had the movement to do it.
Yeah. Nope, he's gonna die.
No, I'm just going to move right here.
Because you're dumb. Get the hell out of my game, dude.
You deserve everything you
Jesus.
got. Yeah,
Well done, Shining Force.
that right there is about as smart as that episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah, we can walk around now.
Oh, wow.
Check that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
there's
that?
cats over here.
Is this important?
Yeah. Let's get the hell out. All right.
That's the whole thing?
For now.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured at some point. Oh, wow, where's the rest of your team? They just ditch you?
They got absorbed into the game. Oh, we held them off. Gratefully. Most nights lost. But we held. Bound to attack.
Oh, man.
Most disjointed. The music's actually kind of sad.
You know what's really depressing about this?
Hmm?
That the item shop didn't get hit, so you could just walk in there and steal everything. No, the item shop's fine.
No, remember how the guy was a dick before?
Yeah.
Now he's like, now I'm mad, and I've got weapons. They're no better than the ones you're using, but I've got weapons.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he has the starting weapons.
Yeah. He doesn't even have like the new sword or something, like one upgrade. Nope.
No.
All the same crap I've been using.
Everything he has is exactly as it
But
was.
if we go in here and talk to the dude at the bar,
Fracas? Who says fracas?
apparently Gort does.
Frickin' Gort.
So he's just joined the Shining Forest because he just fought off everything at the bar. So the bar is the only building standing. That's right.
Yeah, even the item shop did take a little crack damage on the side.
Yep.
But
this place is fine.
yeah, the bar is 100% okay. Are there any other buildings that are like weathered it that well?
Nope. All of them have weathered it worse. Like,
That-
holy crap.
That is actually amazing.
Well, the doghouse is fine.
I don't
That
know
dog's
that.
got a nicer house than this people right here. They're going to be living in that right now.
Well, I don't know. The doghouse has one giant hole in the front.
No one else really says anything interesting.
Those trees got fucked up.
Yeah, even the trees got messed up.
Can you walk there now? Or are they still...
No, they're still walking.
The castle weathered it pretty well.
Yeah, except for what's happening inside.
Nah, that's fine.
Go away, Kane. I'm a clone of Spider-Man. No, wrong Kane.
I just watched that episode. Sword of Darkness.
Show me the power. I'm skipping text a little too quick. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, if you
Pause the
want.
video if you can. He dies. No!
I'll get knocked on my ass. Yeah, I love the fact that he has Sword of Darkness. And you know, like, that's what he calls it. Sword of Darkness, show me power. That's some straight up generic shit right there.
I told you it's got the most generic plot.
Yeah.
But, you know, back when generic plots was all they had.
Yeah, all that they could program.
You had to do it for gameplay and stuff like that.
Help Take Two.
Take two.
Avenge your father.
Because this might be the second time I'm playing this.
Please tell my daughter. Stay strong. For our peeps. The king dies. I love how he flashes and fades.
Well, you know, kings don't die. They just fade away.
Take Two.
Let's go find the key.
I don't want to see any more of these tragedies. Well, then you could always just use my headband as a blindfold if you didn't want to see any more of these tragedies.
May joins the Shining Force. Tell me what to do. Alright, now...
Who's the shirtless dude?
Shirtless dude?
Isn't he shirtless?
No, he's like wearing a cape.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Single glance froze me. So I'm really good at my job. So they did evacuate the, like, old and young into this building, which is
that's clever.
kind of cool.
Yeah. And now you can rob them for all they're worth.
And now I can take the treasure because there's no king to stop me. And they're like, oh my god, they took everything. They took it all. It took all they could carry. So you open up this chest.
Yeah.
And like, oh, no, I gotta remember to actually search. And like, it's gone. So you're like, oh, is this one of those situations where like all but like 2 of these have? No, they all have items.
Yeah. It's just one is missing something.
It's just that one. So all they could carry was this one box here. They came in, they're like, screw all these things. We know that these are just fucking healing herbs. They're like, we want this. Whatever that was.
Isn't there a ring in one of these?
Yeah, it was... I don't know. Alright, so anyways, now I've got to do really bad stuff. Because this is where we get into the really bad interface for the game. So... he's the only guy who can pick up stuff out of boxes right now.
Right.
Whenever you get anything on the map, it goes to him. And if he's full on items, it says, he's full on items, don't know what to do. Sorry.
You know, it would be way better if it was just like, okay, well, we're just going to drop it into the next person in line.
Ha! That's what the second game does.
It does.
Because they fixed that so well.
Hey,
Yes.
you know, I can't be mad at a game if when they realize that there's a problem and they fix it later, you know?
Got a power potion. I hate that. The other thing in the second game is that when you click on something like that, it will go to the option that's best. So it will be on search in the second game.
Not talk because unless it's a mimic, you're probably not really going to have a whole lot to say.
Game will also automatically talk to a person who's in front. Won't even open up that menu.
Really?
Yeah. Second one's a lot better interface-wise. Angel Wing.
It's the Phoenix Down?
No, that's actually the Egress spell.
Oh, okay.
So
someone else could cast it.
Somebody else could use it, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. We're gonna give the wing. I actually kind of like giving this to the wizard. I'm not really sure why. She's not particularly fast or anything.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's why. Like, she's not particularly fast, so she usually comes up later on in the turn.
Mm-hmm.
So if stuff's going bad,
right, she's not gonna pop up before it turns bad, or at least that's the thought.
yeah. An antidote, that's not bad.
No.
So, I am going to use my items. Now, stuff I've read says that maybe you should use this stuff after you've promoted, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. I find that this stuff is actually way better in the beginning of the game more than at the end. Because 1 to 2 points now, huge difference than 1 to 2 points later on in the game.
Alright, so what does the Power Potion do?
Power Potion is actually going to give me more attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can totally see why you'd want to use that.
Who will use the Power Potion? That's a good question. So what you can do, though, is that you can take the stuff... You know what? No, not
What are you doing?
yeah, okay, here we go. Just want to do this so I can grab that last item. So I'm going to give the antidote to... It doesn't really matter. Yeah, Luke can have it. Alright, so we're going to grab the last item from here.
Alright. No, okay, no ring.
Medicine herb, that's pretty cool.
Why did I think there was a ring? So yeah, I mean, maybe there was more stuff in those chests, and they were just like, sir, there's a pile of gold or a medical herb. Which one should we grab?
Yeah, but they could have drank the defense and power potions to get the stats.
Okay, yeah.
So, alright, so we're going to actually look at our stats, because I forgot that you can't look at your stats until you talk to this guy in this game.
Well, take 2. Are you ready to face the enemy?
So, status. So we can view everyone's stats. So we're going to take a quick peek.
No, you can view their status, not their stats. It says view Hugh's status.
Yeah, but they're talking about actual statistics as well.
I know.
I think that's that little quip that you come into where there isn't enough space for the word. Because in Japan they use kanji and you can actually say more. How we doing on time?
30 minutes in.
Alright, so I'm just going to use these potions and that's the end of the video.
Alright. and then after that we'll be back to butt face.
Yes. Check someone else's status. Yes. So May just came in. She's got a 14-7. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. He's got a 13-6. He could really use the attack potion as it stands now.
Yeah, because he's the spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gort just came in. Got a fair attack. 15.
And really good
And
defense.
very good defense. Not going to use defense potion.
No.
And Luke is even better.
Yeah,
So,
he's fine.
Our two warriors are fine. So then we've got Tao does not need it at all. Attack does not
No.
affect her spells.
Nope.
And she shouldn't be
Getting hit.
getting hit anyways. Same with Lo. Like, he doesn't need the attack.
Nope.
He doesn't need the defense. Gong, you could make the argument that he could use either one because he is more of a frontline fighter than Lo.
And what is his stats? How are they doing?
They're doing fairly well. I mean,
Yeah.
you could really use the attack potion,
Yeah.
and then you'd be up there with everyone else, especially if you got a 2 out of it.
Yep. So is that who you're leaning towards?
Actually, no. I'm actually leaning towards... there's Hans, who's
Yeah, he's lagging a little bit behind
lagging a
the
little
front
bit
lines.
behind.
He doesn't need the defense because you shouldn't ever be in melee.
Right. But a little bit more of attack at this point.
Yeah.
Now, Hans is not going to be one of my final characters.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Okay.
So there is that problem as well.
Hmm.
So it's either Hans. Hans is a good candidate, and I think Ken is a good candidate. Neither
Alright.
one of them are going to be final party members.
All right, hold on. I got a coin I can flip. Hold on.
All right. Well, flip your coin.
Heads will be Hans because they both begin with H's.
Heads, Hans, Ken, tail. Because he's got a tail. I get it.
All right, it was heads. Give it to Hans.
Give it to Hans? Okay.
Give it to Hans.
All right. In the defense potion, no brainer. It's going to go to Max. It's going to go to take 2.
Right.
Go to Buttface.
Yeah, because if he dies, it's game over. So yeah, he's always the one who needs the most defense.
So, we go into our items. We use our items. Who uses the items? Now, you could do the thing where you save beforehand and then keep trying to use these potions. Because it's random if it's going to give 1 or 2. But I don't really care
That's
that
annoying.
much. So,
It's only a 1 point.
we're going to give this to Hans.
Yeah. All right, what do we got?
Potion. Attack level 1 up by 2.
All right, now
Awesome.
save it. All right, and so now we're gonna go for the defense potion.
Take 2's got that. Defense potion. Who will
Alright, here we
use
go
it?
in.
Take 2 will use it.
Come on.
And he will get...
Ah,
But that's okay.
Worst game ever. 2 out of 10.
So, yeah. So, next time, we'll head out of this town and we'll hit another battle. Huh. It's almost like this game is built around that.
Well, it's definitely not built around the storytelling. Oh.
See you next time.